Hi guys, how are you? Hope you all gonna be fine. Today we're gonna change the thermostat housing gasket. So just make a little bit like shadow because right now sun is really shining. So I show you like where the gasket is leaking. If you see there, just close down. See here. There is a gasket there on the rubber part, like here, this thing. So you can see that there's a water coolant leaking. So today we're gonna change that thing. So there is a bunch of stuff at the top that we need to remove. There's air intake, and then we need to remove the belt, and then the alternator too. So I will guide you step by step. So guys, first we're gonna remove this screw to remove this thing. Just a little bit untie. I have to remove this plug too. Okay, this is the air intake plug, and then you have to remove another screw, which is here. You can start to remove from here or here too, either way, which way you want, easy. Okay, air intake is removed. So we have to remove this thing. It's called alternator to get access to that part. This is the thermostat housing. This is the one part. Housing is here and it's go back and then it comes here. So we have to remove this pipe and this pipe too. But be remember that like this pipe has a coolant inside. So first you need to release the coolant. So I already releasing the coolant from the radiator here at the bottom. So coolant is already flushed out. Okay, and then have to untie this and this one, but I think we should put some kind of like plastic bag underneath that, because when you take that out the water gonna come down from here. And so we are putting some kind of plastic bag just to provide the space a little bit hard. Here a little bit careful because the electric parts are here. Open. So we try with this thing. Little bit hard plier. This thing working. what we gonna do, just in case the water don't fall from here, we're gonna put something there in case something happens, water not gonna come from here. So next step is to open up the alternator. You see that the hose is removed, here is removed, no water coming out from here, but there the water was coming out before. So I have to remove the alternator first. To remove that I have to remove the belts too. Okay, let's remove the alternator bolts. I think they looks a little bit rusty. Just apply a little bit WD-40. Don't apply more here because it's the engine area. Just a little bit. WD-40 is usually a flammable, so we will apply the brake cleaner after that. So we are opening up the alternator bolts, but before that remember to take out the battery negative terminal, because it's the all alternator is all related to electric. Remove the belt. You see that there is this thing, the belt tensioner. So you have to take the half inch ratchet, put it here, then you have to press. See, belt is losing. So for this thing you have to have long ratchet. If you have small one, you cannot even move that thing. Guys, it's very important you remember the sequence of belt, like where it is going, like it's going from up or bottom from here. So always check, see on the Google, or check with like some kind of picture, because this is very important thing. We will check like when at the end when we put the belt on after installing everything. So our belt is loosened now. We have to open up the bottom screws here. You need not to remove the bolts fully, because this thing is just sitting on this bolt. Next step is to remove the alternator. We can remove it easily. See, that was our alternator. We can even put it here. So I think better to put it here, somewhere safe place where it doesn't fall. Now guys, you might be understanding now like why we remove the belt and then the alternator, because there is a housing here. This is the thermostat housing and it was leaking from here. See, there is a seal here. The thermostat is usually here. So since I am also like removing everything, I will change the thermostat too, because we are not doing this one again and again. So because of this full part, you know, and when I will take that out, if the alternator is here, I cannot remove that or change that. So I have to remove the alternator because this is the one part. So since I am removing this part, I will also change the gasket here too. Okay, so we will basically changing the 3 gasket here. Here's the thermostat gasket, here and here. So we will first remove this one because we are changing the thermostat too. Because if I open up the part, maybe I have these bolts gonna be difficult to remove.
Always be careful, open the bolts really slowly.
These are the old bolts. Maybe they're gonna break. So for this housing, there is a 1 bolt here, 1 is here, 2 here, and 2 is here. There is something like tricky part here too. I will let you know I will let you know later, because to remove this thing, most of the dealership, they have to remove all these thing too. Okay, to remove this thing, then this can be removed, because there is a screw here that is sticky, that cannot be, this screw can be removed, but you cannot open this part before removing this. You have to remove this thing, but we will not gonna remove this thing. There is a trick here. You have to little bit grind the side here, then this thing gonna be open. I can see that like there is a back bolt here. Like this bolt. Okay, it is like really hard to remove. So it's gonna be open with this setup. That bolt is open. Screw is also open, but there is a trick here. You see, there is a side here. If you remove or sand or take some grinder and remove this thing, this side, you can easily take this housing like that. So now we're going to sand it with the grinder. You have to remove this thing and not really good. See here, we were talking. So we grind this corner. Now it's little bit. So the surface is smooth now. So this thing now easily can come out. That was our part that we're trying to come out, so that nothing goes inside. Only clean.
Don't let them go too much inside, just like that, so that we can clean freely from outside. Just spin a little bit tighter.
like they are clean. You can see that everything's, I did the sanding so everything look clean. So we will also clean the housing too. This is our housing. Not this seal, but this seal was like leaking. See a crack here, so it was leaking from there. So since like we are changing this one, we have to change this one too, because we need not to open that again and again. So we have screwdriver here. That's how we can easily get that out. There's our pin inside. You see that goes inside there. That's why it was stuck. There is a thermostat inside too. We will change that too. Okay, this is also open now. We will clean that surface too, both one. First we will take out the thermostat. Okay, this is removed. This thing is removed. Little bit stuck here because of these gasket. So that's our thermostat look like. Okay guys, thermostat is open. You have to do a little bit of effort to remove that. So this was like our whole thermostat. Looks good, but better to change. So we have to clean that first. So we block them too so that nothing goes inside as we set them. Good now. We'll go on the other side. This one we will do it later. This surface looks good. Now we have to clean this one. So it's cleaning. I'm gonna put the new thermostat, which is here, motor cap. Okay, this side down. Like that. Then we'll put the new seal here, gasket, which is here. push it so that is firm on place. Put the bolts. We will torque them later when we put them in the truck. Just a little bit here so that they don't fall. So I'm going to attach the seal here. Very easy. Just put it here and then push. It's installed. Install the other seal, which was basically the problem. So just match this pin here and here. Thus you're gonna know like you are properly installing. Okay, install from here, install there too. It's installed. Before installing the part back here, make sure all the rugs are out from here, otherwise it's gonna have big problem. Everything out from here, nothing inside. Housing is actually properly attached now. This was 8 mm. So our thermostat body is installed, properly torqued, and the torque specs is 89 inch-pound, which is 7 foot-pounds. Not like too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts here, because the bolts are already here. So the alternator gonna sit on that bolts. Okay. So the torque specs are 35 foot-pound for the alternator all bolts. So make sure it's 35 foot-pound, not the 35 4 inches. So be careful about that. That's how you put the coolant after housing change. This way all the bubbles will come out. Basically this will be a kit because the water is on the high level, so all the bubbles will come out. So guys, look, everything fine. All the parts are again on their spot. Engine is running. So guys, that was the video. If you guys have any question, please write it in the comments and remember me in your prayers. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.